Hello, and welcome back to Easy English Podcast. I'm Emma, and I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. How are you today?
Hey, Emma. I'm doing really well, thank you. A little tired, but good. How about you?
I'm great, thank you. A little tired too, actually. I think everyone is always a little tired these days.
That is so true. And you know what? That connects perfectly to today's topic.
It does. Okay, so for our new listeners, welcome to Easy English Podcast. This is a show for English learners at the B1 level. We talk about everyday topics using clear and natural English. Our goal is to help you improve your listening and also learn useful vocabulary.
Exactly. And if you have been with us since the beginning, thank you so much. In episode 1, we talked about food, which was a lot of fun. And in episode 2, we talked about travel, which was also fantastic.
Both of those episodes got so much positive feedback from listeners. Thank you all so much for writing to us and sharing the podcast with your friends. It really means a lot.
It really does. We read every message, so please keep them coming.
Yes, please. Okay, so today is episode 3, and our topic is health and healthy habits, things we do every day to take care of our body and our mind. Daniel, why do you think this is an important topic?
I think it's important because health affects everything in our life. When we feel good, we have more energy, we are in a better mood, we are more productive at work or school. But when we feel bad, everything becomes harder.
Absolutely. And it also connects to our previous topics. What we eat affects our health. When we travel, we need to stay healthy too, so it all fits together nicely.
Great point. Okay, so let's start with a simple and honest question. Emma, would you say you are a healthy person?
I would say I am healthier than I used to be. 1 year ago, not so much. But now I think I am making better choices. What about you?
Honestly, I am about 50% healthy. Some things I do well, some things not so well.
50%. I love that honesty. Tell us more. What do you do well?
Okay, so the things I do well, number 1, I drink a lot of water every day. I always have a water bottle with me. Number 2, I sleep well. I usually get around 7 or 8 hours. And number 3, I walk a lot because I don't have a car. So I walk to the supermarket, to the bus stop, to meet friends. It all adds up.
Those are actually really great habits. A lot of people struggle with all 3 of those.
Thank you. But now the bad side. I eat too much sugar. I absolutely love chocolate and cake and biscuits, basically anything sweet.
You have a sweet tooth.
A very big sweet tooth. And also, I don't exercise deliberately. I mean, I walk, but I don't go to the gym or do any sport. I keep saying I will start, but it never happens.
The classic, I'll start next Monday problem.
Exactly. It is always next Monday. Next Monday has been coming for about 3 years now.
Okay, so what about me? I started exercising about 1 year ago. Before that, I was also doing nothing, 0 exercise. But then a friend invited me to try yoga, and I really enjoyed it. Now I do yoga 3 times a week.
3 times a week? That is very consistent. Do you feel different because of it?
Yes, completely different. I feel physically stronger. My back pain, which I had for a long time, is almost gone. And I also feel much less stressed and calm in general. I didn't expect that last part.
That's interesting. People talk about exercise for the body, but the effect on your mood and stress levels is just as big, isn't it?
Yes, and there is actually science behind it. When you exercise, your brain releases chemicals called endorphins. Endorphins are sometimes called the happy chemicals because they make you feel good. So when you go for a run or do a yoga class, you feel better emotionally afterwards.
I did not know that. So exercise is good for both the body and the mind.
Exactly, and that brings us nicely to mental health. I think this is something we should talk about because it is so important.
Yes, and I think in recent years, people are talking about mental health much more openly than before, which is really good.
It is. So for our listeners, let's explain what mental health means. Mental health is about how we feel emotionally and psychologically. It includes our mood, how we handle difficult situations, how we feel about ourselves, and our overall sense of well-being.
So it's not just about not being sick, it's about actually feeling okay inside.
Exactly. You can be physically healthy but mentally struggling, and the other way around, too. Both are important and both need attention.
And I think modern life makes mental health quite challenging. There is so much pressure. Work deadlines, money worries, social media, the news. It can feel overwhelming sometimes.
100%. And a little bit of stress is actually normal and even helpful. It can keep you focused and motivated. But when stress is too much and goes on for too long, it becomes a real problem. It can cause headaches, poor sleep, weight changes, and even serious heart problems.
That's quite scary, actually. So, what can people do to protect their mental health?
There are many things, and we will talk about them when we go through our healthy habits list. Shall we do that now?
Yes, let's make a list. Practical things our listeners can do. What is number one for you?
Number one for me is sleep. Good, quality sleep. I think it is the foundation of everything. When you don't sleep well, everything else becomes harder. Your concentration is worse, your mood is worse, you make worse decisions, you eat more unhealthy food. Everything is connected to sleep.
That is so true. How much sleep do we need?
The general recommendation for adults is 7 to 9 hours per night. Not less, but also not much more. And quality matters too, not just the number of hours.
And I think a lot of people sacrifice sleep because of work or because they stay up late watching TV or scrolling on social media.
Yes, social media at night is a big problem. The light from our phone screen actually signals to our brain that it is still daytime, so your brain doesn't prepare for sleep properly. Experts recommend stopping phone use at least 30 minutes before bed.
I am definitely guilty of that. I look at my phone in bed and then I wonder why I can't fall asleep easily. It all makes sense now.
We all do it. Okay, what is your number one healthy habit?
For me, it's drinking enough water. I think hydration is underrated. People don't realize how much it affects them. When you are dehydrated, even just a little bit, you feel tired, you get headaches, you can't concentrate as well.
And how much water should we drink?
The common recommendation is around 8 glasses per day, but it also depends on your size, the weather, and how active you are. On a hot day or after exercise, you need more.
A good tip is to keep a water bottle with you all the time. If you can see it, you remember to drink it.
Exactly. Out of sight, out of mind. Keep it visible.
Love that. Okay, number three, eating well. And I know this sounds obvious, but it is so important. What we eat directly affects how we feel, our energy levels, and our long-term health.
And this connects to episode 1 about food. In that episode, we talked about different cuisines, but now we're talking about what is actually good for your body.
Exactly. The recommendation is to eat 5 portions of fruit and vegetables every day, and to reduce processed food, which is food that comes in a packet and has a lot of added sugar, salt, and chemicals.
5 portions sounds like a lot to me. I probably manage 2 on a good day.
It is easier than you think when you plan it. A banana with your breakfast is 1. A small salad with lunch is 2. An apple as an afternoon snack is 3. And then vegetables on the side of your dinner can be 4 and 5. You can do it.
Okay, when you break it down like that, it's actually quite manageable. I like that approach. Small steps, not big dramatic changes overnight.
Yes, that is actually one of the most important principles of building healthy habits. A lot of people try to change everything at once. They stop sugar, start the gym, sleep early, drink more water, stop coffee, all in the same week. And then by day 10, they're exhausted and they give up everything.
I have 100% done that before, multiple times. January is usually when this happens.
New Year's resolutions, yes, we all know that feeling. So the better approach is called habit stacking. You pick one small habit, you do it every day for 2 or 3 weeks until it feels natural and automatic, then you add the next one. Slowly, your lifestyle changes without feeling overwhelming.
That makes so much sense. So for me, I should just start with one thing, maybe drinking more water, since I already do that a bit. I can make it more consistent.
Perfect example. Build on what you already do well. That is a great strategy.
Okay, what are some more habits on our list?
Number 4 is exercise, and it doesn't have to be going to the gym. Any movement counts. Walking, dancing, cycling, playing with your children in the park. The goal is just to move your body regularly.
How much exercise do we actually need?
The World Health Organization recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week. That sounds like a lot, but it's only about 20 minutes per day. A brisk 20-minute walk every day is enough to make a real difference.
20 minutes, that is very achievable. I think most people imagine they need to run for an hour or be in the gym for 2 hours, but 20 minutes of walking is already good.
Exactly. Start where you are. Don't compare yourself to athletes on social media. Just move a little more than yesterday.
I love that. Move a little more than yesterday. Okay, what is number 5?
Number 5 is something we touched on earlier, managing stress, because stress really is one of the biggest health challenges of modern life.
Yes, and I think the first step is just recognizing when you are stressed. Sometimes we are so used to it that we don't even notice.
That is a really good point. Signs of stress include feeling irritable or angry easily, having trouble sleeping, feeling tired all the time, getting frequent headaches, or just feeling like everything is too much.
So if you notice those signs, what can you do?
Several things. Exercise, as we said, is one of the best. Spending time in nature is another. Research shows that even a short walk in a green space, like a park or a forest, reduces stress hormones in your body quite quickly.
I believe that. When I go for a walk outside, especially somewhere with trees and fresh air, I always come back feeling calmer, even if I was in a really bad mood before.
Yes, there's actually a Japanese practice called forest bathing. It means simply walking slowly in a forest and paying attention to the sounds and smells around you. Studies show it has amazing effects on stress and blood pressure.
Forest bathing. I love that idea. Very poetic.
Another thing that helps with stress is talking to someone, a friend, a family member, or a professional like a therapist. Sometimes we carry our worries alone and they grow bigger inside our head. Saying them out loud to someone you trust can really help.
Absolutely. And I think seeking professional help for mental health is becoming less of a taboo, which is great. It's just like going to the doctor for a physical problem.
Exactly. There should be no shame in it at all. Okay, I think we should do our listener question segment now. We received a few messages this week. Are you ready, Daniel?
Yes, I love this part. What did they ask?
Okay, the first question is from Anna in Brazil. She writes, and I will read it in English, I want to be healthier, but I have no motivation. How do I start? What do you think, Daniel?
Oh, great question, Anna. I think motivation is actually the wrong thing to wait for. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel motivated, some days you don't. Instead, focus on making the healthy choice easy and automatic. For example, if you want to drink more water, put a glass of water on your desk right now. Don't wait to feel motivated. Just make it easy.
That is such good advice. The environment you create around yourself is very powerful. If healthy food is in your kitchen and junk food is not there, you will eat healthy food. If your running shoes are by the door, you are more likely to go for a walk. Design your environment for success.
Perfectly said. Okay, next question.
This one is from Kenji in Japan. He asks, is it okay to eat unhealthy foods sometimes, or should I be strict all the time?
Oh, this is so important. What do you think, Emma?
I think balance is the key word. Being too strict about food can actually become unhealthy in a different way. It can make you stressed about eating, which is the opposite of what we want. The idea is 80-20. Eat healthy 80% of the time, enjoy your favorite treats 20% of the time. No guilt.
I completely agree. And honestly, if you eat well most of the time, one slice of chocolate cake is not going to hurt you. Enjoy it. Life is for living.
Exactly. Health is not about perfection. It's about consistent, good choices most of the time. Great question, Kenji. Is there one more question? Yes, one more. This is from Fatima in Morocco. She asks, I feel very tired all the time, even when I sleep enough. What could be the reason?
Oh, this is a really common feeling. What do you think could cause that?
There are actually many possible reasons. One is dehydration. If you don't drink enough water, you feel tired. Another is diet. If you eat a lot of processed food and sugar, your energy levels go up and down like a roller coaster. And another reason is stress or anxiety, which uses a lot of mental energy and leaves you feeling exhausted even if you haven't done much physically.
And of course, if the tiredness is ongoing and very strong, it's always a good idea to see a doctor. It could be something like low iron or vitamin D deficiency, which are very common and easy to treat.
Great point, Daniel. Always see a professional if something concerns you. We're not doctors, just podcast hosts.
Exactly. We are just here to help with English and share some useful information.
Okay, I think it's time for our vocabulary review. This is the part where we go over the key words from today's episode. Ready, Daniel?
Ready, let's do it.
Word number 1 is habit. Habit. A habit is something you do regularly, often without thinking about it. For example, brushing your teeth every morning is a habit.
Word number 2 is hydration. Hydration. Hydration means having enough water in your body. If you don't drink enough, you are dehydrated. If you drink plenty of water, you are well hydrated.
Word number 3 is endorphins. Endorphins. Endorphins are chemicals produced by your brain when you exercise. They make you feel happy and reduce pain. They are sometimes called the happy chemicals.
Word number 4 is mental health. Mental health is about how we feel emotionally and psychologically. Having good mental health means feeling generally okay, being able to manage stress, and having a positive sense of well-being.
Word number 5 is recommendation. Recommendation. A recommendation is advice about what you should do. For example, the recommendation for sleep is 7 to 9 hours per night.
And our last word, number 6, is balance. Balance means having the right amount of different things. In health, balance means not being too strict and not being too careless. A balanced lifestyle is the goal.
Perfect. So, to review, our 6 words today were habit, hydration, endorphins, mental health, recommendation, and balance. Try to use these words this week.
Yes, write them down, use them in a sentence, tell a friend about what you learned today.
That actually brings us to our challenge of the week. Every episode, we give our listeners a small, practical challenge. Are you ready?
Tell us.
This week's challenge is to choose just one healthy habit from today's episode and do it every day for 7 days. Just one. It could be drinking 1 extra glass of water per day. It could be going to bed 30 minutes earlier. It could be a 10-minute walk outside. Pick one and commit to it for 1 week.
I love that challenge, and I am going to do it too. I am going to drink at least 8 glasses of water every day this week. That is my promise.
I will hold you to that, Daniel. And if you do the challenge, please send us a message and tell us how it went. We really love hearing from you.
Yes, you can find us on Instagram and also send us an email. The details are in the description of this episode.
Okay, I think that is everything for today. What a great conversation, Daniel. I feel like I want to go for a walk in the forest right now.
Forest bathing, yes, let's go. But first, let me summarize what we talked about today. We talked about healthy habits, including drinking enough water, getting good sleep, eating well, exercising regularly, and managing stress. We answered listener questions, and we learned 6 new vocabulary words.
Perfect summary. Thank you so much for listening to episode 3 of Easy English Podcast. We really appreciate every single one of you.
Remember, health is not about being perfect. It's about small, consistent choices. And remember Emma's phrase from today.
Joy is part of health. Don't forget to enjoy your life too.
We will see you in episode 4. Take care of yourselves, drink your water, and get some sleep.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.
Bye-bye. Take care.